Good morning. It's the 7th of April, and uh, I just got a parcel. I got a box sent to me by speed post from Hong Kong. Uh, I'll try to keep the long story short. I think I bought this on the 17th or maybe 20th of March, and no, maybe it's the 17th itself. Okay, whatever. Um, from a seller in Hong Kong via eBay, and they sent it via Hong Kong Post. It reached India, I believe, on the 21st or 22nd. I don't remember the exact date, but it's either on 21st or 22nd in Bombay. And from Bombay, they sent it to the Cochin, which is where I live, the customs, because it's coming from abroad. All right, now here's how Indian bureaucracy works. From the 23rd, it was sent to the customs office in my city, and from then onwards up till yesterday, it was in the customs office. Yes, I know Easter weekend came up and all this stuff, but really, Good Friday isn't really that big a holiday over here anyhow. So I kept calling up Speed Post. I kept calling up, trying to get the information. I can see it in their website, but all I was told is because it's a little more expensive than the previous package that I bought, I have to go through the arena. There is a duty paid. If you can see, I had to pay an extra 463 rupees as postage due. I don't know why. And the box itself looks like it went 10 rounds with Mike Tyson at its peak and lost. They did some kind of a wrapping up back on it, but you can make out the packages was kind of ripped here and there, and they tried to stick it back up. So Indian government services are so I had to pay an extra 463 just because of the price of this and the weight, I guess. So lesson learned, I'm not going to buy more than one or two of this at a time, so in order for me not to have to pay some extra money for it. And the other thing was, the postman, so this is how it went. Indian speed post from Bombay to the customs office back to the local post office over here, which is right next to my apartment, just walking not even 5 minutes, just like a couple of minutes walking distance away from my apartment, luckily. So the guy come, and I work 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. Just I was having lunch yesterday. The postman comes to my apartment and says, there is a package waiting for you. You have to pay that particular amount, 463. And he gave me a receipt. He gave me a bill for it, a receipt for it. Said, if this is something that you have ordered and it's not a fake sell for you, please come to the post office and collect it. All right. So since I couldn't go yesterday, I had to wait till today morning. Waited up till 9 a.m. Just had coffee. Didn't have breakfast yet. My breakfast is still lying on the table. I went there, gave the bill, the receipt, or whatever that they had given me, the chit that says it's in my name. And there was a confusion over there. They didn't know if it was here. The postman is on leave. We're not really sure. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, finally one lady asked me what's my name, and I said that my name is so and so, and she said okay, it's actually in the speed post and not in the parcel service. I said whoop-de-doo. Thank you very much. So I've used scissors and my fingers to rip open the in order to save a little bit of time, to that scotch tape. Okay, so been waiting for it a few days, couple of weeks now. So let's open the first one. Okay, I had a little doubt. I thought it was a little lightweight, but okay, this is how they package it, and they're not really that big, so it helps. So let's get off this box. So adding on to my collection of Star Trek Starships from Eaglemoss, and I might even buy some others that are not from Eaglemoss. I've got 3. So yeah, I wasn't actually planning on buying 3 at a time, but the thing is, from time to time I do some paid blogging, and I'm not that lucky. I don't really get it quite often, but I do get them, like say on an average, say maybe 10 to 12 in a year. Sometimes I'm lucky, I get a little bit paid more for it. So what happened is, the middle of March, I think around say the 12th or something, I got an offer from a company to do some paid blogging for them, so I did it, and they paid me $50 via PayPal, and I used that $50 to buy this. Yes, the 463 rupees was extra. So anyway, I can't say no to it anyhow. So StarTrek.com, the official series. So yes, we've got not one, not two, but we have 3 Star Trek starships, and these are highly anticipated from me. So let's try to open them. Okay, so which one shall we go first? Shall we go the series order, or shall we go series and movies rather, or should we go chronological order? Okay, let's go chronological order. This one is in the middle, so I'm going to take that first. Now, opening these packages are going to be a little tough, right? I'm going to rip into the... Don't have the patience to do it cool and calmly like I normally did. Okay, so spaceship number 1, we have Captain Jonathan Archer's Enterprise, as seen in the 4 seasons of the series Star Trek Enterprise. And this is the, can you see that? Focus, NX-01 Enterprise. All right, captained by Jonathan Archer. Oh, this is going to be a long video. Bear with me, guys. And we have more scotch tape. I do love the way that they've actually packaged it, because for the time being, until I get a proper display, I am going to keep it in their covers. And this is hard to do with just one hand. All right. Okay. Yep. This is the well, this may have been the last series to show on Star Trek, but this is the very first Enterprise. Looks very nice. Although I would have thought this would be a little bit more thicker, kind of like the other Enterprise, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you've got faith of the heart, you will love this ship. Okay, so that's one. This is the... Now, when I actually ordered this, I hadn't noticed, but I then read upon it, so I realized it's not the one that I actually thought it was. But still, yeah, it's something that I would definitely want in my collection. But this is the NCC-1701 Enterprise, as seen in... this is the refit Enterprise. This is the one that's seen in... not in this television 3 seasons of the television series of the TOS, but excuse me, but this is the one that's seen in the first, second, and third movie of Star Trek. So that's the motion picture, The Wrath of Khan, and The Search for Spock. Right? It gets destroyed in the end of Search for Spock. So this is the refit Enterprise, which is a refit of the original. Refit of the Enterprise that we have seen in the first 3 seasons of TOS. I actually thought this would be the actual model, based on the actual model, that is the one that we see in the series, but this is Kirk's Enterprise, and also briefly captained by, what's his name? Decker? Yeah, and Captain Spock as well. So, yep, this is the classic one. Ooh, I really like this. I didn't like the look of it in some pictures, but it looks pretty good. It's almost grey and not white. I think in some of the images it looks more white, but yep. So that's the refit Enterprise. Okay, if I hold it here, I think it's a little better. Okay, this is not a proper camera. This is on my BlackBerry phone. It's an 8 megapixel camera, but still, it is on a phone and not really a proper camera. So I'll do individual videos of them a little later and upload them as I go along. And finally, probably one of my favorite alien ships. This is, I believe, the 22nd century Klingon bird of prey. That's what they say in it. It doesn't say anything over here, I guess. So yeah, let's go with that. It is a Klingon bird of prey. So that's the no. This is the one. Yeah, this is the 24th century, I guess. So this is the one that you see in Deep Space. Star Trek TNG, and yeah, and a lot of in the other series as well, and in some of the movies. And yeah, this is one of my, especially like keeping it on images and wallpapers. I like this ship a lot. It's probably one of my favorite. Is there another favorite alien ship? I do like the Andorian ship, Andorian battle cruiser, I think they call it. Oh yeah. And this video is going over 10 minutes. It's fine. Trekkies are going to love it anyway. And yeah, so this is the Klingon battle cruiser. I am very tired though, and I'm pretty hungry, so bear with me, guys. Yeah, I love this ship a lot. If it wasn't for the Star Trek, the Starfleet ships, probably this would be one of my top 2 favorites at least. Top 3 favorites, maybe. Yeah, top 3 favorites. So yeah, kind of reminds me of one of those flying dinosaurs. Can't remember the names right now, but yeah, it kind of looks some of those. She looks menacing. She looks fierce. So yeah, that's the unboxing of my 3 latest ships. Other than the Enterprise D, here we have the refit Enterprise from the first 3 Star Trek movies. You have the Star Trek Enterprise, the NX-01, the first ship, I think, first ship to have the name Enterprise. Close up. And you have the bird of prey, the Klingon bird of prey. So take care, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.